Hi, this is Sleeko Duck, and so I'm actually uploading a second video today. I'm starting to feel a little bit better, but I am kind of heavily medicated, so I'm going to, you know, not go into work the rest of the day. I did call out for the whole day. Um, but what I wanted to do was actually kind of show you a little bit about, um, you know, I guess it doesn't look 100% look like where I live, but it's pretty similar. And just kind of, if you play The Sims 4, you'll kind of get to see what goes on, I guess, inside my head, and what happens behind the camera and everything. So, just like kind of inside the life of Sleeko Duck, if you will. And if you know me in real life, you know what my name really is. So I have uploaded my Simself to The Sims 4 in the past. So this is not the first time I've done it. I've probably done it about 80 times since I started playing The Sims 2. But this one is a new one. It's my chemotherapy version. So, yes, I have no hair. And and I've kind of updated the outfits and everything because I do work from home. And if you work from home, you're more likely to work in PJs or tracksuits, those kind of things, because you don't have to dress up as much. So, and I have my funky little beanie hats and things like that in the game, or something that looks kind of similar to my chicken hat, which is what I'm wearing right now. And you'll see it in the video. So you can see kind of what the house looks like, and most of that stuff does not belong to me. It's my landlord's stuff. So you can see the fake fireplace and the sectional couch, and me eating a microwave meal, and doing my stuff that I do for work. Just because of the way The Sims 4 works, because I have a college degree, it put me in a high level of career, which is not what I do. I, I tried to make it similar to what I do. There's not really an insurance agent career in there, so I was trying to get something that's kind of like a retirement consultant. Um, I don't even know how to do that. And my programming skills, which I tried to stay true to in the game, are not good enough to mod a career in that. I did do some career mods, if you're familiar with me. I did do one that was I cannot find that thing anywhere. I don't know what happened to it, but it was a faith mod. I actually used a template, and that template has been broken for months, so I don't know what to do about that. But I'd like to maybe eventually develop that into something a little bit bigger, maybe that promotes peace, which, I have a really good idea in my head what I want to do with it. But my programming skills are just not good enough to do something like that. I have a really big idea in my head what I want to do with it, but and I would love to buy the pack that necessary for it. I need to do a little more research to do that, but I think it would be very fun to do. So I've been very meticulous about trying to be accurate about my skill levels with my Simself. And you might be pleasantly surprised to find that I've actually maxed out a lot of my skills. That's not me trying to brag about myself. I'm Gen X, so I've been on this planet for a few decades. I've had time to build up my skill levels. I was an I was a gifted student in school. I have the paperwork to prove that. That's not me trying to make up fantasies about my life. I have the genetics that bless me with a high IQ, and I was given benefits in the educational system because of that. And I have a natural ability to learn things very fast, and making an accurate representation of myself in The Sims 4. Um, I gave myself certain traits that would and skills that reflect that. That's just being honest about my abilities. I did go to very highly acclaimed university for uh, communications, so that is also being truthful and honest about who I really am. So you'll see in there, and I also have low skill levels in certain areas. Um, my programming skills are not that great. I did do something amazing with The Sims 2, and that was working with an actual computer programmer. So um, I would say about 20% of it was my effort, and about 80% of it was the Microsoft technicians skill in doing that, and that was to be able to adapt it to be used in Windows 8 and Windows 10. And that was after so-called experts with the Sims 2 said that that was impossible to do. It was not impossible. Microsoft certified technician showed me how to do it in about half an hour before I bought Windows 8. So I'm the one that did that. It was not Sims VIP, it was not Mutilda or anybody else, it was me. And I had help with it. I had a lot of help. It was not that complicated to do it. What I am on that is I was certified and trained by Microsoft Academy to be a technical writer and a technical editor. And I was able to document exactly how it was done accurately, so that a lot of people, about 75,000 people, were able to do it. And some people became enraged about that and jealous because I was able to do it when they said it couldn't be done. And they plagiarized my work. For the record, I was the one that did that, and I did have help. I had a lot of help, and I'm not going to lie about that. And I'm not going to attribute that to my own skill. You will see in there that I don't have high programming skill. That's a thing that makes my head spin. So, you'll see that I do have high logic abilities. I did go far in math in high school and university, and I did do well in chemistry and biochemistry. So those kind of things. I work in sales. I gave myself a high charisma skill. You can't survive in sales if you don't have that. And it doesn't mean yelling at people when they are thinking about buying things. It means making them the center of your world and talking softly with them. You know, it doesn't mean trying to make them feel dumb. It means offering them a tissue if they're scared. Those kind of things. There's a lot to it, and a lot of it is learning things and being around people that can teach you things. So there's a lot to it, and I've tried to be accurate about it. I probably cook a lot better than I gave myself credit for on there, but I also wanted to reflect those bad moodlets that come after eating, so I wanted to put that in there. So I actually, I anyway, I want to get this uploaded in a timely manner. So I hope you enjoy it, and you get, maybe get to see what it's like to be inside a person's head, and and in their house and everything. So enjoy the video, enjoy the Simself and the house that goes with it. It's listed under Sleeko Duck 87, and the house is called House of Sleeko Duck, and the Simself is called My Newest Simself. Sleeko Duck, I'm sorry, Sleeko C Duck. C stands for chemotherapy. So you can see my little silly hats. And I guess when I go to work uh, with a bald head. I would not do that. I always wear a hat out in public. My head gets cold. But anyway, enjoy it, and please hit the subscribe button. That will help me out. And if you haven't thought about it before, please consider making a donation to the American Cancer Society. They really do a wonderful service. I will talk about it again tomorrow about what they did for me. But they have given me vouchers to get Uber rides to my chemotherapy for the rest of my infusion treatments, which is something extremely helpful to me. And I, I mean that is just an amazing thing that they've done, and it helps so much. And they've helped me with emotional support and educational support as well. And that's just how they've touched my life. They've touched a lot of lives for people going through this. It's a wonderful organization. Please consider making a donation to them, either in person or either personally or if you're asked at a register or whatever. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.